Quite a good name for the guy, huh? Yum Yum. Alright, Yum Yum, you sound like a stripper, honestly. Not a porn star, I think Yum Yum's more of a stripper. You go to a strip club, a really dingy one, and you're kind of like, yeah, who's performing today? People are like, oh, it's Yum Yum, and you're like, oh yeah, I know all too well about Yum Yum. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation, Season 2, new update, a bunch of new things we have to talk about here for one, so let's get started. This is going to be the new update. You should see this video live on Saturday. On Friday, I still have to release my challenge mode video, but this should be going live on Saturday. Let's talk about what's new, though, which is I'm pretty sure what everybody's excited about. At least I am. Number 1. At least 3 new abnormalities have been added, which both excites me, not in that way, you perverts. And number 2, it also kind of scares the piss out of me because, you know, it's new abnormalities. I have no idea how to deal with them now, so I'm a bit more worried about it, so we'll see how that actually goes. Number 2, the ability to actually hire individuals is now in the game. It means what you can do now is actually hire people, customize them yourself, the traits, the look, the name, hair color, all that jazz is now included. It costs a lot more money now. And speaking of money, you actually get money after every single day now as well. Use that money to hire agents and also to research in the departments. What the research is all about now is that you no longer start off with the ability to speed up time, heal in the safe rooms and stuff like that. You actually have to research these things in every single department you unlock. So it's no longer just a matter of like, you know, matching people to rooms and that's it. Now there's actually a lot of strategy involved, which I'm really excited about. So without further ado, let's go into new game here. Now, I will talk about this here really quickly, and that is going to be that number 1, the volume is way too loud. Stop it, you're deafening me. The story, we already know the story, so I'm not going to read this. If you want to read this, go ahead and pause the screen, read at your own volition here. What I will be reading this time around, though, will be all the stories for the abnormalities, which is something I said I promised I would do, and I didn't. But now that we know, or at least I'm more comfortable with the game, I should be able to assign people to do stuff, and we'll also read the stories as people are actually working. So, that's something I really wanted to do, so let's actually get through here. Yeah, Angela, I get it. Yeah, I'm a new manager, blah, 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 blah. Are we really a manager, though, or are we also an abnormality or an AI program ourselves? Who knows? Remember that weird ending we had? Yeah, who knows? So, let me show you what's new here. We start off with 16 lobotomy points, apparently. We only start off with one individual, happens to be a male named Yum Yum. Quite a good name for the guy, huh? Yum Yum. Alright, Yum Yum, you sound like a stripper, honestly. Not a porn star, I think Yum Yum's more of a stripper. You go to a strip club, a really dingy one, and you're kind of like, yeah, who's performing today? People are like, oh, it's Yum Yum, and you're like, oh yeah, I know all too well about Yum Yum. Although this guy's a male, so it's gonna be kind of different and weird, but that's okay. Okay, so first things first, we have a mistypo here. It's not special, it's Spakal. I'm pretty sure that means special. Let's click on special here. This is what lets you actually now customize your character, as you can see. This is going to cost you 10, however, so it's probably something you might want to do later on when you have some more money. Early on, it's not really a good idea, but it lets you actually customize everything over here, as you can see. Research is going to be for the departments. The first thing I want to unlock, honestly, is going to be the speed up function, which is going to be down over here. So we will... Can I actually unlock the other ones? No, I have to open up the areas before we unlock everything else. So, with Control Team, we have the ability to speed up time, recover in the rooms, melee weapon upgrade, pistol upgrade. Down here, information, we have information function, abnormality simulation, mental training. Wow, wait, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Alright, well, anyway, let's start off by unlocking command management. So let's actually go back over here and just do a random hire. We have a principalist, huh? Let's see, let's hire one more person here, and we got Pacifist Maritza. Okay. I guess we'll probably just start off with Yum Yum over here. Yum Yum, you go handle that violence. Let's go ahead and unpause. And meanwhile this violence goes on, let's do some reading here. I do believe I already read the story of the woman facing the wall, but just in case I didn't, let's just go through it here. Description. The creature takes the shape of a woman standing towards the wall. As it is always in the same position, no one knows what its face looks like. Sometimes it would talk to itself or sob, but direct communication is impossible. It is impossible to know what it's seeing or thinking. The creature tries to talk to the subject, but the subject turns around in order to respond. He or she may suffer from physical or psychological harm. There are absurd rumors of people turning into stone upon being attacked, but there is no supporting evidence of that. I don't think I want to turn into a stone, that would be terrifying. She's like a Medusa or something. Excerpt from observation log number 1. There is one important thing, there is no need to give it any attention. The creature endlessly tries to attract our attention, its blurred whispers make one listen intently. When one is leaving the confinement area, the creature may utter words filled with hate or desperation to cause the subject to turn around. One would need to watch their inadvertent actions just as one would turn around at the sound of their name. One would unwittingly turn around at identified sounds. I warn the people who come after me who may be reading this log, you must not make the grave mistake of letting this creature learn your name. For sure, this creature's purpose is... Well, we finished the day before I read that, so we'll finish it up next day. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to have this run slowly here as I read, and once we have read everything available, we will start speeding up time again. Remember, we're going to get up to day number 6 for our very first checkpoint. As always, I've already read the story here, so if you're new to the story, check out my first season, and you can read everything. Otherwise, just pause and kind of read over here. Now, the first time around, I think I did face my fear, maybe? So this time, let's go ahead and create the future. Let's see if there's some sort of new ending if we do different choices as well. Yeah, Angela. Yeah. Okay. Let's come over here now. So we have one new unlockable spot, and we also got a little bit of money for finishing that day. I think you get a bigger boost of money whenever you hit one of the checkpoints, if I'm right. So let's see here, what's new? Cool. So we have woman facing the wall, and we have one sin of 1,000 sons. What's your name again? One sin and 100 of good deeds. Right. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, the translation that I talked about, it's not going to be done with this update, or it's not in this update at all. The person who's actually in charge of the translation has shown up in a couple of my videos and talked about it. Apparently, it was going to happen this update, but the person, I'm not sure if it's a he or a she, got sick, so the translation will take place with the next update. So unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with some of the weird, broken translation, but, hopefully next time around it does get looked into here. Anyway, so these are the new abnormality here today. It's something we're already familiar with, so it's not a big deal. I have 8 points left over. I could hire somebody out, sure. Start leveling them up. Or let's go to research here. So, excuse me. Go away, you, okay? You go away. Research. Recovery would be actually very amazing. So let's actually pick this one up here. We're down to 2 points. Is that enough to hire somebody? I don't think so, right? Isn't it 4? Yeah, it's 4 to hire somebody randomly. And it's 10 to actually customize them yourself. If it would allow me to do that. You're not going to let me do that anymore? Oh, I guess it's not letting me do it because I don't even have the points available for it. Okay, I get you. A little sign that says not available because not enough money would be helpful, but it's okay. Let's go into starter day here. So, what we know about this guy here, we just talked to him. He's a very easy abnormality, so I'm not really too worried about that. Let's start off by handling the beating over here with, well, last time it was Yum Yum. Let's have the... the very abusive male stripper, Yum Yum, take care of the woman facing the wall. And you will have a little bit of a communication with, apparently, the only person that's available to talk, which is Hunter, female Hunter. Go do that. Okay, let's unpause and let's go back to reading the description here. So where did I leave off? We were down here, right? Do not become curious of the abnormality regardless of things going on inside. So don't show any curiosity. Interview log number 9. Let me also zoom out so I could kind of keep an eye with the... I'm trying to read at the same time, keep an eye on what's happening with the corner of my eyes. So if I make a mistake reading here, I hope you understand. I'm trying to keep an eye what's happening and also reading over here for us too. Employee whatever was one of my proteges. Of course, all of the employees that came after me were, but redacted, was special. This kid had a rare passion for the work, and I don't know how the creature got hold of Redacted's name. Perhaps someone had called Redacted's name in the confinement zone by mistake. We should have sent 2 people in, but we are always lacking employees, and the abnormality wasn't even that threatening. They're both in amazing moods, great. Even if we had sent 2 in, the bosses wouldn't have liked it. Oh, the rest of us, as you know it, on the day of the accident, Redacted was sent to the confinement zone and didn't return for a while. I know Redacted wasn't the type... Are we good here? Yeah, we're good. I knew Redacted wasn't the type to dawdle, so I sent to observe. She was in the room. Thankfully, I couldn't see any external injuries. She just looked seriously unwell, not good at all. Let me pause, because I know we're about to end our day, and I want to finish this description here with this day here. She had to leave the company the very next day. I heard that she was sent to a mental institute, but no one had seen Redacted since then. Facing the wall and murmuring, non-responsive, acted like that until the hospital. I heard that was the last of it. Nobody knows what happened in that room. She probably won't be able to tell you. So in a way, the person that this woman, ruined, ended up almost the same way as her. Just facing the wall, murmuring to herself the entire time. That's quite a bit of a story there. Okay, we'll read one sin next day. So let's go ahead and unpause because this should basically end our day here. There it is. We got 4 more points, and we also have promoted Yum Yum over to level 2. Excellent. Our male stripper Yum Yum. I wonder if we can get a new Eugene for this run. Remember you guys Eugene? That was the MVP, the real MVP of our first run. Oh boy, I'm still terrified about the new abnormalities. I want to see them, but at the same time I'm kind of like, I don't want to see them. They're gonna probably ruin my run. Okay. I think the first time around we said psychological growth, so this time let's go with materialistic growth. Cool. Yeah, as always, you guys could pause and read this if you want to. Cool. So who's new today? Oh, we got Teddy Bear. So Teddy Bear, remember, with Teddy Bear we have to amuse and hug. Amuse and hug. And ideally, we want to have somebody strong enough for that, but right now, the strongest one is Yum Yum, but he cannot amuse nor hug. I think we need another pacifist, because I'm not sure if Maritza... Oh, no, if anything, we actually do need for a fact another person that can amuse, because we have to use 2 different people. One to amuse and the other one to hug. Maritza can't do it herself. Please give me a person that can amuse at least. Please, come on. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to switch our strategy then. We're gonna probably have to use cleaning as well. Now, I've always been using amusement hug, and that's fine. Is it gonna change now that I have to use cleaning or communicating? I don't know. I mean, apparently cleaning works still, so maybe we do it a clean and then we do a hug? Or maybe we do... No, yeah. I guess we have to do a clean and a hug. I'm kind of worried about this now. Okay. Let's assign you. And... let's start our day here. Okay, so... you beating with Yum Yum. You have a Chad. Wait. Before we do you, let's get the teddy bear under control first. So let's start off by... we're not going to be able to amuse and hug you. So I'm going to start with a cleaning. I hope you guys are strong enough to survive the teddy bear in the first day, by the way, because you're level 1, which worries me. So we'll send cleaning with Maritza. And then maybe Quinn comes in for the hug? Oh, I don't know about this one, man. And then you communicate with Hunter. Okay, so we'll use both of the pacifists for the teddy bear and hope for the best here. Let's unpause. If you guys see anything going crazy, let me know. I know I'm recording and it's not live, so it probably won't work. But still, just scream or something. Maybe I could hear you from the past. So the next person to read's going to be the one sin. I think I've read this one before too. But just in case I haven't, we will... wow, it's a lot to read for this one, huh? Oh boy. I don't remember the orange ones. Is that new, or does that happen after you completely do the observations with it? Oh well. Alright, let's unpause here. Figure is that of a skull with a crown of thorns attached to a gigantic cross. It levitates about a meter above the ground. Despite its harsh appearance, it hardly ever leads an attack. It often makes noises by clacking its teeth together, but there is no need to pay extra attention to that noise. Stress levels rises rather sluggishly, so less attention is required compared to other abnormalities. When stress feeding, it is a necessary, although it does not feed on typical substance. Never tried feeding it before. It feeds on human sins. Ah, so if it's stressed out, we do a confession. Interesting. Employee on duty must sit or stand in front of the creature and confess his or her sins. There is no way to know how it digests words, but stress levels do decrease. Alrighty. So we have to set up another chat over here, right? Teddy Bear seems to be draining energy from us right now, which is, that's because the mood is kind of like bad. Do another communication with, I guess, Hunter again. Alrighty. So we'll ignore woman facing the wall. She's fine now. We gotta keep an eye on Teddy Bear, though. That worries me. A positive fact was discovered recently. A study showed that the employees who succeeded in confessing have recovered some part of their mentality. However, if the mood rating is high, they did not respond to confessions, so it should be carried out with caution. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read, but I'm seeing like a bunch of like psychological damage over here, which worries me. Maritza, you're fine? you're smiling very creepily, like, are you sure you're okay? Huh? She has a look, or, yeah, he has a look, I'm sorry, Maritza the guy, it's kind of a weird name. Maritza has a look right now where he's gonna, like, go kill somebody, like, I'm about to go murder everybody, which kind of scares me. Happens to be the life of the party, too. Okay, so we handled the cleaning. Now let's do a hug with Quinn. Please don't kill my people so early. Okay, don't kill them so early. I'm barely starting off a run here. Alright, the experiment logs. We categorize all sins man makes into 3 levels. Level 1, insignificant lie or action that wouldn't draw any attention. Kind that would be able to talk about in social setting at laughing at. Level 2, slightly serious mistake that you would only talk to your closest friends about. Level 3, a great sin that one would carry around for their entire life and tell no one about. Are you gonna be okay hugging that bear? Okay. Employee redacted was sent in to confess a level 1 sin. The select abnormality stress levels decreased 10% and the energy level increased by 12%. Are you okay? I'm seeing a lot of psychological damage, it worries me. Please don't kill that person. Please don't do it. I think we're almost done with our day, too. Okay, we're almost done? Yeah, let me pause here. We should end the day with nobody dying, so you should survive, in case that bear decides to hug and kill you right now. Before we wrap up, let's finish this reading, though. The select abnormality stress levels decreased 10% and energy level increased by 12%. Employee redacted was sent in to confess to a level 2 sin. The select abnormality stress decreased by 13 and increased. So the higher, the bigger the sin, this is telling us that the more stress this thing recovers, apparently. A minute 48 seconds after the employee went in, a bright light flashed, interfering from an amount of light that had leaked outside the containment room. Inside may have been blindly bright. Our offices experienced a huge power outage right afterwards. The blackout continued for 2 hours. The select abnormality stress level increased 5% and the energy level decreased. Redacted lost 6 years memory. Wowee. The experiment came to a halt. Privacy matters warranted a policy to keep surveillance cameras classified. But to understand the incident, there was no choice but to view the surveillance material. The following is an excerpt from the video. All the footage was not available. The data was damaged from the moment of the blinding flash of light. And this is the actual thing. We'll read this here tomorrow. Let's actually unpause and finish our day here. Okay, cool. So now Maritza and Hunter are level 2. Maritza's the one who cleaned the teddy bear, so that's good that we got to level up here. Okay, next day over. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so far we're doing good. I'm not too worried. Yet anyway. And again, we're going slower because I'm reading all those logs, so I hope you understand why we're going a bit slower here this time around. So I think last time I said I was pleased. Let's do I feel nothing this time. What I'm trying to hope for is maybe like a different ending depending on the choices you make leading up to the last day. Alrighty, so who's new today? Spider-Bud. Okay. Before I make this grave mistake again, don't clean, and what is it? Principled employees is not good. So Hunter, never interact with the bud because you might go in there and start killing the babies and then the Spider-Bud's gonna eat you. So, I guess we'll probably start using, oh boy. Yum Yums might beat down, well actually we could use Hunter to beat down the woman and we'll use Yum Yum to feed the Spider-Bud. And Maritza and Quinn take over the duty for Teddy Bear still. Okay, we have 6 points. We could hire another random dude or we could do another research, it does seem. Should we recover? Should we do a melee weapon upgrade? What do you guys think we should do here? Actually, I can't do this one just yet. I need more points. I'm gonna save my points then. Let's just save them for now. Do we need another person right now? You're gonna be... Yeah, we're gonna need another person, I'm gonna say. Because you're gonna be for woman facing the wall, Hunter... Actually, you're for the... Spider-Bud. You're for the woman, 2 people for the teddy bear, and just 1 random attack with you. So we'll just do a random hire. Unfortunately, this person does not chat, so... You do clean. So maybe we'll use you to clean now, or... Oh boy. Because we need Quinn for the hug, I believe. So maybe we'll use Kinsley to clean the bear, you hug, and then Maritza... could do what? Let me add you first. Maybe Maritza could... You do beatings. Yum Yum's gonna probably have to talk to the 1 sin. Yeah. Okay, we'll have to split it up that way. I hope I don't forget what I just said right now, because I have a tendency to forget. Let's go ahead and start our day here. So let's set this up. You, beating, not Yum Yum anymore, we said Maritza, correct? Or did we say Hunter? No, Hunter, right? Because Hunter's a principal worker, so he cannot feed the Spider-Bud, because the Spider-Bud will kill him. Kill her. These names, man. Alright, so you beat down. Okay. Alrighty, look you. You'd have a talk here. You get cleaned by Maritza, I think. And then you get fed by Kingsley. Okay, is that good? I think that works out, right? And then we have, yeah, this is how it should work. Okay. Alright, cool. So I'll read the log over here to remind myself of when it's to be done. We're out of time as well for the episode. I'm going to go a bit longer here, but we'll wrap it up after this is done. Don't worry, I'm recording until the next checkpoint at the very least today, because I need to save my progress, obviously. Let's go ahead now and unpause. Let me go back to the description here, and we got to this, what point? We read all this. We're down over here now. Unpause. This happened during Redacted about 4 in the afternoon. Damn, does this even work? Anyway, there was a train track about 20 minutes away from my house. I had a neighborhood friend I used to hang out with. We were close, I think. One day there was something like a Halloween party. We decided to dress up as animals. One of my friends was a deer. The costume made with some crappy antlers and some clothes with dark spots on it. Not convincing at all. I don't know how the kid got into the forest. We noticed that he was gone after a while. Maybe an hour. We found him wandering around between the trees and yelled, "Stop!" I guess he thought we were calling him here. He ran towards us and we heard a few gunshots and that was it. The blood splattered to my shoes and we never dressed up like animals again. Wow, so they were dressed as a deer and they got, like, literally hunted by a hunter who thought it was an actual deer. How do you confuse a deer with a person dressed as a deer? I mean, is not the idea the fact that the fucking deer is walking around with 2 legs on hind legs a bit weird? To you, Hunter? I'm just throwing it out there. Alright, so you're in the best mood, Over here we have to worry about, that's it, right? Okay, let's continue reading. Of course his eye sockets were empty, it was a skull, it didn't mean that it couldn't see. I can feel its gaze on me, listening. Letting stuff out in confession did lighten the psychological burden. Later we went to the hometown to investigate the aforementioned incident. A boy named Redacted was indeed shot to death 3 times with a shotgun after entering the forest dressed like a deer. Hold up. Mood rating best. Okay, so everybody's still alive, right? Good. Now you need to be hugged. And we'll hug you with Quinn. Let's see. Unlike the confessed story, there was a witness that said Redacted was not close to the group of kids in the area. Oh, you're unhappy again. You were communicating with, Yum Yum, if I'm right? Yes. I'm pretty sure that was right. Also, the witness mentioned hearing children yell, "Run!" immediately before the blast of the shotgun. What? Doesn't that kind of like contradict what the story said? Yeah, see, we found them around the streets and they yelled "stop," and this witness says that the children yelled "run." Alrighty. You can't expect all employees to confess about factual events to that skull. 1 in 10 usually states something untrue. It's a little different to a lie. It's close to involuntary self-defense. Are we good here? I'm making sure I'm not missing something at the moment. We're fine. It's close to involuntary self-defense. While they are aware of the fact that they should only say that it's true, but once they start making up excuses for their mistakes about the reason for their actions, it can no longer be. And we finished. You know what that you know how it's talking about lying? I'm pretty sure what happened was that the confession they made was a lie in order to experiment with different levels of sins. So you know how the story was conflicting, how they yelled "stop" and the other one said "run"? I'm pretty sure the reason why that conflicts with each other is because it's a lie that they told the sin, trying to experiment on it, trying to figure out like what the power levels were about. My power level. But yeah, I think that's what I kind of gathered from that. But we're basically done with that one, and we're also done here with today's episode, guys. A bit longer than usual, but that's okay. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like, come back for next time around, and we will continue going forward, read some more descriptions, and also look forward to the new abnormalities. I will catch you next time.